In a world where the struggle for survival takes center stage, where we wake up every day striving to achieve our various aspirations, some men and women have been able to beat the odds and rise above circumstances to attain excellence and remind us that though we may all be ordinary people, there is a hero in every one of us. This is a story of such outstanding people, our heroes.
Hello, my name is Stephen Raymond Asim, a native of Cross River State, but a mixed breed, let me put it that way. I'm a creative personnel, a designer, and all in all, a mogul when it comes to the fashion industry. I'm just me, and I've been in the business for the past 25 years now. Officially, I started my brand at the year 2000, May 1st, where I launched my brand. So launching my first show in May 1st, 2000 at the Alliance Francaise in Ikoyi back then. And I had a lot of people who came to support, persons like DJ Humility, who was the DJ of the day for me. And then Auntie Fumi Yoda on New Dawn on 10 back then. And since then, Stevie has been in the industry growing. Went for the Nigerian Fashion TV competition by Lexi I Mojo 2003, which I was imaged as a fourth runner-up back then. And I was still young and I was still a baby in the industry, trying to find my ground and then place my print. And also series of shows, then pageantries, styles like beauty queens of MBGN, in persons of Biola Bashono representing Lagos State back in 2006. Also styled Linda KG for Miss Nigeria and all that. Enel Lawani, Miss Nigeria 2004, Girls in Pageantries and Queen of All Nations, Miss Tourism, inclusive with the Mr. Tourisms and all that. Steve Ray has been vibrant in the industry, also doing his own, creativity and also supporting the industry, building up in the circle of trying to educate and empower some, young generation, which in my existence of here, I can boldly say I have a student that is also a stylist for the Johnson's Family TV serials by the name Ganiyat Ogunkoya. And I have a series of students also who are all doing fine in the fashion industry, and also being part of the annual year Carnival Festival in Nigeria per se, starting from the Abuja Carnival down to Calabar Carnival, down to Olojo Festival, or Ife, down to Owerri, that's Imo State Carnival and all that. So Steve Ray has been a limelight, a brand that has always been vibrant in putting up his own best when it comes to creativity and fashion in Africa. And I've also partaken some shows outside Africa, which is from Benin Republic, Togo, Ghana Next Supermodel, then Burkina Faso. We had a Burkina Faso Fashion Week. My passion, number one thing I keep breathing with, because without the passion, you can never go far in your career or dream or goal. So my curiosity led me into the personality I'm wearing today. My main dream as a child was to be either an architect or a lawyer. but fashion took me off. Arts took me up, which I had to go. I have to study fine art in Yaba College of Tech. Finished with 98, 99 set. But fashion has always been part of me because I've been doing that as a child. No, I didn't study fashion. I didn't learn fashion. Mine is a natural gift. It's a gift. Everything you see Steve Ray displays is naturally given by God. As a creative-minded person, you need to own yourself. You need to know what distincts you, what stands you out within, because it's a very big, system or environment where everybody expresses their creativity. For Steve Ray, I've been able to impact into youth and then also discover some talents that has to, define their own abilities as a designer or as a fashion entity. The industry for today's world is becoming global, and for you as a person or a creative-minded person, one thing I do for myself is I'm not in a competition when it comes to the fashion industry, because I know what I embedded in me because of what I do and things I do. I don't tend to compare my brand with whoever, because I know before I came out, I've met brands who are now no more in the system. People, I don't want to mention names, but I would have just given a tip of them. But they were more like my mentor when I was seeing them doing things, because their drives made me to become who I am today. Now, in today's world, the system is changed because of maybe globalization and then the technology tech that is involved. And when we talk about brands and then existence of brands, there are some brands who are just business owners when it comes to fashion entity. I'm a fashion mogul. When you look at me, even my parents will tell you that this person is strictly a fashion person. It's not every platform I display things because I want to be relevant or I want to be known for what I do. There are key places where once I step in, there is no competition. It's just for you to just see and then zip up like that. So when it comes to you being relevant as a brand, and for me laying back in the industry, it simply means I'm dead or I'm no more in operation or I've japa or something like that, because that's the only thing that could make me, kill off my resilience when it comes to my creativity and then my stand when it comes to the fashion industry. My dream in the fashion industry, starting from Nigeria to Africa, is to see an environment where designers will be celebrated and will be valued for what they work for. What am I trying to say here? In the sense that if as a brand you just live and then you are still, living like I'm still crawling in some angles, and even when you get to hear the profile and all that, Two Faces, Calabar Carnival and all that, but coming to see the pocket is slim, the person is still jumping one or two, or is even riding on one 2K. But comparing to some other brands internationally where just one piece makes them a stardom. My advice to the upcoming or to the new generation or those who even, or the key players in the industry presently is, we all have a lot to play, because my 25 years have taught me a lesson that we don't have love within ourselves, we don't respect each other, and we tend to compete with each other, because fashion is not a world of you competing, rather it's a world where we all come together and you make your business. If you have the money to run a brand, a fashion house, and then you have to buy an award, all the awards I have, I've never paid money for anybody. If you have to buy an award to be recognized with the award, you have to, beg for you to be recognized. Then it simply means you are not a brand, an authentic brand being called as a fashion designer or a fashion entity. You are meant to be that person where you are to be seen doing your thing and then be recognized and then be commented for it and then be awarded for it. So for you to be who you have to be, first of all, discover yourself, own yourself, and believe in what you can do. Then you can get there. 25 years is just a stepping stone for me. Thank you.